Greetings, this is Jesse from Nintendo Dads. We're doing a Let's Play of Dragon Quest Builders 2. We got a review code, or an early code from Nintendo of Europe, a day early. So, I'm not going to be able to get too far into it before recording tonight, but we'll be able to at least get initial impressions. Not sure how long I'll get into it. I'd like to play for at least an hour, but we'll see how things go. And this is a blind run. I have not launched this yet, so I'm not sure what to, not sure what else is going to happen. So we'll find out. A lot of loading so far. Loading very slowly. At least give you some music while you're doing this loading would be nice. Holy crap. Well, the animation started running a little bit smoother and then stopped again. There we go. I was going to say, it's already version 1.6.1, but I guess this has been out in Japan for almost 2 years. I think this was damn near a launch title. So, and we're just now finally getting it, so I guess that makes sense. I think that both Builder games came out in the same time. In fact, maybe I think it was a combo pack. I don't know. I've always liked Dragon Quest music. The one thing I forgot, the first game had a character creator, so I'll probably spend more time than I should into it. But this is the full build, so this will be the game that I'm playing throughout the rest. So I'm going to claim builder bonus because I did get the game pre-ordered time frame. I get some extra gear. I don't think that most people will get this though. At least that's the way it was with the European version. I don't know about North America. Equip the items to change your character's headgear and hairstyle to that of the hero or heroine of the original Dragon Quest builders. So I can't do it right away. Start. Please do not turn off the console. Okay. User-generated content guidelines. This game is a copyrighted work. The copyright is held by a collaboration of authors representing Square Enix Company Limited. Additionally, the music copyright is held by Sugiyama Kobo. Streaming of this game is permitted only in non-commercial context. However, using streams of this game to primarily provide or listen to the music is prohibited even in such a non-commercial context. Blah blah, okay. So, I don't think I'm breaking anything because I'm talking over it and we're actually playing the game. Start new game. It's time to design your character. Let's be... And no styles changes, just hair changes, huh? Skin... I like using purple colors in my generated content. I don't know why. Not a very in-depth character creator. I thought the first one had more. Enter a name. Are you happy with this character? You can change a character's appearance, gender, and name once you reach a certain point of the game. Yes. You can now adjust the game settings once you're happy. Select Check Confirm to save your settings to start the game. You'll be able to change these settings later. Like, I know what type 1, 2, and 3 are. Really? I'll just do everything default for now. See, I never know if I want inverted until after I see it happen. Oh, okay, this little explainer. L look up, ZL look down. Yeah, I think these are all normal. Oh, there's 4 pages. Network connection on. Show character outline on. Vibration on. Auto adjust camera, sure. Icon size. It'd be nice to see a comparison here. Page 3. Chunky or retro? I don't know. I'd like to see examples. It'd be nice. Yeah, let's rotate the mini map. Let's bump up the message speed a bit. Last page. Water translucency. Please note that this will be fixed at low when you play through the main scenario. Does it really matter? See water through glass? No. So, I guess it's set to try to be processor friendly. That's fine. Okay. Confirm. Well, now it gives me a loading bar, so I know how long I'm waiting for. It didn't do that the first time. You received the Hotto Stuff Pack. You received recipe for stackable slime. So like, I think this is also part of the pre-purchase bonus in the European region. Pixelated protagonist, pixelated prince, pixelated princess. So, lots of recipes. The Dragon Quest logo. Modernist pack, not sure what that is. Received a pair of designer sunglasses. Received aquarium pack. You'll be able to use your DLC once you've progressed to a certain point of the game. Venture forth, my children, and destroy all before you. That sounds creepy. I'm pushing buttons and it's not going further, so use this for dramatic effect. His name is Asterisk. Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Hargon, and lo, his minions of mayhem did march out rank upon rank to ravage the land and strike fear into human hearts. Cackle, cackle. Our unholy father then gave up his mortal form so that Malroth, the master of destruction, might be reborn and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated at the hands of the despicable spawn of Erdrick before Hargon's glorious vision could be brought to life. Was this the events of the first builders? I don't know. If it's referencing one of the old trilogy games, it's been so long since I played those, I don't remember what's what. The moon has waxed and waned so many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? It bites, I say. We must do everything and anything within our power to bring this world to ruin. Huzzah, huzzah, all hail Hargon. Praise be to the Malroth. O hellish Father, hear our prayer. Deliver us from this world full of oblivion. Interesting prayers. Lead us ever onwards as we build your dominion of darkness together. Title card. Very small one. That's my name. You are the hero who will save this world. Rise, my child, your destiny awaits. The look on your face, I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero, I know that much. You're one of them builders, right? Sure. You want to watch that mouth of yours, girl. Telling the truth might land you with more than you bargained for. Still, at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. I've actually got just the job for a lass like you. Once you've wiped the sleep from your sockets, come and meet me up on deck. Barry Landman in jail. Use L to move a character, R to control the camera, B to jump. Okay, this is the way I want the camera controls to work. I can talk to my bed. Or rest. Oh, I didn't even have full health to start with, so it's a good thing I did this. Or am I talking to the skull? Yeah. Ew, it's a toilet. Thank you. I have something to tell you. You didn't know you can run by holding R while you move with L. Sure, the extra speed will come in handy, but take care near high ledges or you'll meet your maker sooner than relate, or... Oh, there's more people here. I couldn't help but overhear you hobnobbing with that dreadful dreadnought. So you're an apprentice builder? I was going to ask if you'd come up with a plan to get us off this ship, but you're far too much of a rank amateur to figure something like that out. Oh, thank you. Now, why in the goddess name did I ever become a builder? If I'd been a farmer or a miner instead, I'd never been left to rot in this stinking cell. We thought the children of Hargon were all but vanquished, but that they were running scared. How did they ever turn the tables on us like that? Sniff. Press A when you want to examine something or start a cup. Okay. That was creepy too. Could you ask that girl and Breg to pipe down? Funny. Do the children of Hargon frighten you? Do you wish to flee from this floating coffin? These waters are cursed. Strange voices carry across the waves, and many a vessel has vanished in the vapor. The crew victims to an unknown fate. Are you scared? Not as scared as I am, I assure you. I'll be off this death trap at the first opportunity. Okay. Guess I go upstairs. Oh, he's the guy I talked to. Can't do anything with the barrels. I can fall down that, so that's... There's a slime and a Draki. Ghoulmen. We're the last surviving members of the Children of Hargon, the ones who didn't get squished. We're going to bring this world to its knees, all in the name of the great and glorious priest slurp. What's all the slurping? I'm just salivating at the prospect of squashing you ghoulmans once and for all. The ship keeps swaying from side to side. I feel seasick. What's that? You want to know where the sailing to? I haven't the foggiest. The higher-ups would never tell us stuff like that to a lovely little Draki. You're only an apprentice, but you're prancing around like you own the place. Honestly. Alright, before these three kingdoms did come the hated heroes, the Scions of Erdrick, who laid almighty Hargon low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form so that Maldroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. But does that mean all hope is lost? No, I say, Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day we'll reduce this world to ruin. Okay, there's more decks up. There's another one of these ghosts. Should have checked back with whoever you last spoke to. It shows you're willing to do the job right, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now here's a tip that served you well in this life and the next. Okay. Stairs are no match for you, I see. Just can't keep a girl down. Now, as you'll no doubt have spotted, we're sailing in the open ocean. You've got no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you get very far anyway. You're nothing but skin and bones, says the sack of bones. Here, get this down your gullet. It's fresh from the captain's table, which is where I sit, by the way. I have lettuce leaf. Thank you. I can't remember when she last ate. Thought of food makes your stomach start rumbling. Believe it or not, that kelp can be eaten. Select with right and left. Press X to eat it. Doing so will refill your fullness gauge and replenish some health. Oh, it shows it wants me to eat it now. So X. Down in one. That kelp's pretty tasty, isn't it? The pungent aroma and slimy texture makes for a spine-tingling combination. You should thank your lucky stars you got to scoff such a scrumptious snack, because it'll be the last meal you ever eat. You heard me right? You'll be dead soon. But don't worry. You won't be shuffling off this mortal coil just yet. I got plenty of hard graft for you to be getting with on for complete. I ate a lettuce and I got credit for it. Yay me. You can wipe that lily liver look off your face. I'm not going to send you to the cemetery anytime soon. As long as you got some life left in you, I'll give you a chance to keep hold of it. But you'll have to follow my orders to the letter. That's it? You want to know who we are and what you're doing here? I don't remember asking that, but okay. If you're that desperate to find out how far up the creek you are without a paddle, I might add, go and talk to those 5 monsters beneath the flag over there. Well, I already talked to them. Or at least I talked to 4 out of the 5. Before I do that, let me look around. Did I talk to him? I'll talk to him. Let me look around before I talk to them. Two more skeletons. And no one up here. And I can't take the wheel. Alright, let's talk to these guys. See if they say anything else or if they just repeat themselves. Yeah, they just repeat themselves. This one I didn't talk to yet. You're that apprentice builder that we nabbed in Catlin, aren't you? I must admit, I feel a few pangs of sympathy for you. It's not very nice to know that your end is nigh. Cree, hee hee. Okay. Talk to monsters. Done. So you talk to the rest of the crew, huh? Obedient little blighter, aren't you? So now you know we're the last survivors of the children of Hargon, loyal servants of the mighty master of destruction himself. That means you builders are our sworn enemies. We're sailing the ocean blue. Ouch! He swung his sword at me, and I moved. Rounding up pesky vermin like you along with anyone else who gets in our way. You want to know what we're going to do with all the builders? I didn't ask again, but okay. Only the higher-ups know for sure, but I'll make no bones about it. Haha, I reckon you lot are up for the chop. Still, that doesn't mean we can't make the most of what little time you've got. Just be thankful you can use some benefit as your final moments draws near. More completeness. More talking. Listen up, Builder, unless you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars, or worse, do as I'll say. So here's the deal. Last night's storm messed up my ship good and proper. I want you to make things ship-shape around here again. To start with, I want you to break all the driftwood, strewn apart around the deck, and bring me the wood when you're done. Go on, chop chop. Each piece of driftwood is marked with a bang icon. Run up to one and press Y to punch it into something useful. Yeah! And you get 10 pieces. I think I saw some downstairs too. Oh, apparently mostly some of these I'm getting 2 for. I didn't have to go downstairs. I suppose given the chance to save a scary skin will tend to give you a kick up the coccyx. That's a word for you. You want to know why I'm giving you this chance? Truth is, as a sworn servant of the Master of Destruction, I'm not supposed to fraternize with your kind, but considering the state of my ship, I got no other choice. Anyway, it's not like you're a proper builder, you're only an apprentice at the end of the day, so I'm sure it's fine. You wouldn't have forsaken me for a little thing like that, right? Anyway, I think we chewed the fat long enough. If you want to cling on to your life for a little longer, I suggest you continue working like the dutiful little builder you are. Just remember, you can get all sorts of useful materials by smashing things up. Just be careful what you bash doesn't bash you back. People still in the chat giving me notes. You're an odd one. Since the moment I let you out of that cell, you've been scurrying around my deck and chatting with my crew without a care in the world. For anything, I wager you're actually enjoying this. Well, better than being in a cell, I would add. Must be something wrong with you. I can't explain it either way. I mean, why else would you wear that dopey grin on your dopey mush? Faced with the same fate, most prisoners would be scared witless, but not you. You what? You always look for that when someone's got a job? You always look like that when someone's got a job for you? Looks like you aren't scared of us at all. Better keep you busy, or who knows what you might try to pull. There's plenty for you to be getting on with. For starters, some of the boys on the deck have got jobs that they're doing. Report back to me when you sorted them out. I was wondering if I could punch the barrels, but I guess not. Alright. Talk to the clubby guy here. I saw you scrambled around deck, greedily pocketing all the wood you can find. The raging tempest that struck last night washed all of our navigation lights overboard. But such things can be rebuilt, can they not? To it, I wish for you to use the wood you collected to make new torches. See that worn-out bench over there? Use it to make 5 torches. Here I believe you'll need this oil to craft them. Splats of oil. Once you have the torches, you must put them back in their proper positions. The 5 black blocks will be your sign. There is 1 by the workbench, and 4 more around the stairs that lead below decks. Place 1 torch upon each block. Do not fail me, builder. Craft the 5 torches and put them in place. Return to me when you're finished. Build. Okay, so I guess I just need to use 1 of the oils to make all 5 torches. Torches can be placed on top of other blocks. Select item, push X to... Okay, so... Oh, and it lights up. Seems you've done exactly as I asked. The guiding flames burn brightly as before. For a ship such as ours, we could do with being a touch more sinister, if I do say so myself, but I shan't complain. The deck is illuminated once more. I must say, your propensity to create unsettles me. Not that it matters. You will be soon outlive your usefulness. But your work is not over yet. There are others aboard the ship who might find some use for you. Go to them. Alright. If it isn't the so-called builder and you want to think you'd own the place the way you're strutting around on deck, what's with the attitude? You're running errands for the boys on Captain's orders and you want me to give you a job to do? You can help me relieve the boredom of being stuck in this good-for-nothing ship as long as you're not afraid to put your life on the line. Truth is, I've always wondered whether builders can fight. How do you feel about going mano a mano with a monster? Oi, you! Fancy taking a swing at this kid? Just try not to kill her. Alright, better put up them dukes, I warn you. The skeleton soldier's a proper head case. Come find me after the fight's finished, if you can still walk. I missed. I'm not doing very good. How did I defeat him if I did 1 damage? Alright, be off with you. Go and tell the boss. Okay. You fight worse than a wet washcloth. You fight like a cow's cadaver. What's that? You would have smashed him to smithereens if you had a weapon? Likely story. You're going to bash him upside the skull with one of those torches you're such a whiz at whipping up. Don't make me laugh. Huh? What's that book you got there? I learned a recipe. A broken branch whittled to work as a weapon. Attack 8. Make the cypress stick. You know where the workstation is. One more thing, once you made it, don't forget to equip it. The weapon's no use otherwise. Press X to wield it. Show me the cypress stick then. Oh, you really look the part. Fancy another crack of that old bag of bones? Yes. Compound fracture. A bone-crushing defeat. I don't know if I can pick myself up for this one. Go on, lass. Go brag about beating me up. Well, you certainly gave that bag of bones a good hiding. Can you do that if he doesn't have a hide? Just look at the state of him. The only thing he's good at now is feeding a dog. And she actually looks! I didn't rotate that. It did it on its own. Just don't think you can butter me up by tickling my funny bone. Thanks to that builder, it certainly helped me pass the time, if nothing else. I even think I learned something today. You builders are useless in a fist fight, but with a weapon in hand, you're not to be sneezed at. But you're not done for the day just yet, not by a long shot. I've got a feeling in my bones that there's someone else on board who needs a helping hand. What's he doing up there? Alright, this mage guy. One can hardly call oneself a builder without one's tools of the trade. Where are yours? Do you even have any? No? I confiscated the pair of gloves from the builder in the brig below decks. Now they're yours. These equipped are capable of hoisting up a host of objects. That's a mouthful. Without the need to smash them first. Ideal for organizing your articles in an orderly fashion. So without further ado, take your newfound gloves, gather up all the barrels, and place them on the mat beside me. Oh, that's what the barrels... Now I get to play with the barrels. Pick stuff up and plunk it down. CR to pick something up or put it down, press Y to rotate it. I can't place that there. Apparently I can't aim. I don't think that counted. So he does not want me to stack them. Six perfectly positioned barrels. I'm sure you'll agree that a pair of gloves is an indispensable tool for any budding builder. I was under the impression that the youth of today were nothing but a swarm of work-shy wastrels. But based on your showing just now, I may have to reassess my stance. Alas, no matter the blood, sweat, and tears you shed in servitude, you'll always be a builder, the eternal enemy of our exalted order. I fear your time among us will be short, but your fate is not for me to decide. That's the captain's responsibility. It would appear you have attended to everyone's errands now. For now, hurry along and inform the good captain that you require some more back-breaking chores. Looks like you've done everything you asked. Nice to see human working her fingers to the bone for us monsters, without a word of complaint either. If I doubted it before, I'm certain now you actually like this sort of thing. You're a proper weirdo, you know that? Still, I won't be satisfied until I hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Do you enjoy building things? Yes. Of course you do. It's what gets you out of bed in the mornings. I can tell from the look on your fleshy face. You've got all the makings of a master crafter. And that's why we can't let you live. Great. Well, what with you builders being our mortal enemies and everything, I can't exactly have you running bow at astern, building the Billy-O, now can I? I'm sorry to say it, kid, but I'm going to have to sever that smiling skull from your shoulders right now. Dot dot dot. Just tickling your ribs. Don't look so scared. I'm not really going to lop your noggin off. Well, as long as you stay on my good side, that is. After all, I wouldn't want to lose a willing worker like you. I reckon you've got what it takes to be a crackin' good cabin girl. What's more, I like the cut of your jib. What do you say, lassie? Will you join my skeleton crew? You don't have to say anything, I can tell. You're too overcome with joy to thank me now. Actually, there's something else I've been meaning to ask you. What's that big book you're lugging around? I've never seen anything like it before. Rain! You have to tell me later. Looks like there's another storm rolling in. Ah, an apprentice builder. You will do nicely. Again, I can't... This is a timed thing. I can't button off it. This is your world to create and yours to destroy. Now come to me, my child. What you gawking at? Didn't you hear me? I told you to get your fleshy rump below decks and into the hold. It's far too... I don't remember you actually telling me this. If you're looking to hide in the hold, it's just at the end of this corridor. Hurry. Oh. I thought the arrow was pointing at him. It wasn't. I don't have... He doesn't want me in the cell, huh? He wants me somewhere else? What the heck's going on? Shaky, shaky. Come with the hold quickly. We're in deep goo-goo down here. Hold tight, I'm on my way. You alright there, builder? I can't be stopping to help some human. I've got to get out to the hold. Argon, preserve us. This is bad. This is really bad. Hey, builder, get your bony backside in here pronto. I need your help. Over here, builder. What took you so long? We've got bad news, builder. We've been swept right into a reef and rock on clean through the hull. If we don't fix this fast, we'll be heading down to Davy Jones' locker. I don't know if this will work, but try cramming a crate into the hole. You've got a pair of gloves, don't you? So use them. You can't place that there. That was a closer shave than I would have liked, but you did it. You saved my... Oh, throw me a bone. No, not more holes. We're taking on more water. You gotta do something. Put some more crates and plug up all those holes. Yeah, that's how you do it. You're a lifesaver, builder or no, I owe you one. But our run-in with that rock has made mincemeat of my hull. The next wave that hits could... That's because you said it. If you wouldn't have said it, it wouldn't have happened. You shored up my ship and good and proper. I don't know where I'd be without you. You'd be in the bottom of the ocean without me, that's where. Holy moly, look at that one. You don't have any crates big enough to plug a hole that size. Pre-rendered cutscene, because it's not the same color hair. Real title card. That's a big worm. More loading. On a sandy shore. She's washed up on a desert island along with the wreckage of the skeleton ship. She decided to take a look around to see what she can see. Okay. That wasn't good. And it still respawns me underwater. I hear a voice. Nothing here. The whole place is deserted. Where is this place? How did they even get here? The voice seems to be coming from the other side of the rocky outcrop. Laffer might be able to dig through the sand to get to the other side. Food. Huh. Camera under the water. Okay. Oh yeah, I should start bashing things I see, shouldn't I? Oh, that's a lot of materials. Oh, okay, I get it now. Alright, let's go check out that wall. Yes, Seth, I remember you, and yes, Isabel, that is kelp. Isle of Awakening, the land of infinite opportunity. Alright, I see. There he is. The sky, such a strange color. Have I died and gone to heaven? Or hell, more likely? Huh? What's that noise? Hey, Bunches, who the heck are you? Finally a live one. So you wouldn't happen to know how we wound up here, would you? Was he the guy I was in the brig with me, or was that someone else? I didn't get a good look at that person. Welcome, you didn't Carket 2. What's your story? Your name's Laughter and you're an apprentice butler. Never heard of one of them before. Congrats, I guess. My name's Malroth. Hey. Is that the same as the enemy name? Follow you for something gruesome. What's the matter? You're not squeamish, are you? Come on, you won't be disappointed. Oh, it's this way. Follow me. Well, go somewhere, and I'll follow you. Wait, it's this way. Oh, I see dead people. You don't remember seeing me on board? But if I wasn't on your ship, then how did I? What the? Yeah, that girl isn't dead after all. Sounds like she's in a pretty bad way, though. We should do the right thing and put her out of her misery. Oh, that's a nice guy. Corpse. Poof! The corpse poofed. Washes the body like the sea. Oh, with the body. Bye-bye. The dead slime. Gasp. Where am I? How did I get here? Yeep. You're pirates, aren't you? Filthy freebooting brigands who shall take me captive and demand a ransom for my safe return? Wah! Yeah, because that's really going to save you. There's a hole in the wall. Wow, he just wants to kill everybody, doesn't he? See, there's a hole in the wall. Get away from me, you villains. If you're going to take me captive, at least tell me where we are and how I got here. Well, we're on an island with nothing but sand, rocks, and a few corpses to keep us company. You must have washed up here with Laffer when your ship sank. Just a moment. Do I know you? Yes, I remember. You're that builder from the ship, the one who ran around grinning while those horrid monsters barked orders at you. I know you were in cahoots with them, so that means it's all your fault. Well, what are you going to do about it? You're going to make the things we need to survive while we wait for our rescue party. Oh well, alright. Even a rank up amateur like you should be able to use that worn-out bench outside to make the most basic essentials. I'm Lulu, by the way. Now, we will need to hold out until help arrives. Let's see. Lulu's demands. Great. We'll need shelter from the elements while we wait to be rescued, and whether or not die of exposure before then. These walls must be at least 2 blocks high, and we'll need a door for getting in and out. Why not use this old shack? It's rather worse for wear, but I'm sure you can fix up the place. You can salvage some of the decking from the wreckage to patch up any holes. Just use those gloves of yours to pick it up. You don't have to worry about splinters that way. We have no idea how long it'll take for a search party to locate us, so we'll need to find enough sustenance to tide us over until we're rescued. There's bound to be a galley wrinkle or two on seashore. They're edible as long as you give them good grilling on a bonfire first. You'll need some wood to build a fire. Luckily for us, there are plenty of pieces of driftwood and broken barrels from the shipwreck lying around. You may as well put them to use. Now I can't be expected to put my head down for the night on these lumpy old rocks. I need a proper bed if I'm going to get my beauty sleep. I don't imagine you're capable of building 4 posters, so we shall have them do with 3 piles of straw bedding. Place them in the room when you're done. Hey, don't start telling me what to do, bossy boots. Who made you the leader here? Oh, pipe down, you Neanderthal. You don't even have the common decency to wear a proper shirt. Don't think you're impressing anyone with those oh-so-mighty muscles. Say that again and I'll show you how mighty these muscles are. Oh, builder. You'll do these little favors for me, won't you? You'll save me from this savagery? That's wonderful. I knew you do exactly as asked. You can consider these little tasks as training exercises if you like. Then, when you become a fully fledged builder, you'll have to thank me for it. Training exercises. Who does this girl think she is? Remember what I said before about putting her out of her misery? Well, how about we put her out of our misery instead? Okay, that was funny. Okay.
Call from unavailable.
Room. The girl really gives me the hump, for she won't stop whining, and then the moment she wants something done, she barks out orders like we're her servants. Don't let her boss you around, okay? You're a builder at the end of the day, not her skivvy. Yeah, I know she's stranded here too, but that doesn't mean you have to help her. Don't be such a sad case. She's a castaway at the end of the day, same as us. You gotta look out for number 1, that's my motto. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask. You know you said you were a builder? Is that like something you do? I pushed the button early. I didn't see what that said. Whatever this builder business is all about, I'll help you. But only so I don't have to hang around with her. Have you decided which of her errands to do first? If it was up to me, I'd bend the walls over here. Just stuff some planks in the holes, and hey presto, we've built ourselves a brand new room, right? To be honest, I blacked out the rest of her requests. Speak to her again if you need a reminder. You repaired my room. Now I have somewhere to hide in safety should monsters attack. Not bad for a base. Just so you know, a room must have a door, and walls at least 2 blocks high. That's the first rule of rooms. Anyway, I'm ever so happy to have a proper place to stay, and you two are very welcome to stop by anytime you like. She seems pretty satisfied with the new room. Right, next up is dinner. She wanted us to cook something. Some of those scallywinkles on a bonfire, doesn't she? Is that something you can do? I learned a recipe. What's the deal with that book? You just invented bonfires, and now you can build one if you have enough materials. All you need is put some wood and oil on the worn-out workbench. Well, if there's oil you need, I can give you some. I'm rolling this out of a slime that got in my way earlier. All you need now is wood. The girl said you can get some from driftwood and broken barrels on the beach, which, whatever that is. Anyway, you better get that bonfire built. No use starving her. It'll only put her into an even worse mood. What's that you made? It's hot as heck and it spits and crackles. It must be a bonfire. But are you sure you know what you're doing with that? You know you're not supposed to play with fire, right? You can use bonfire to cook food. Select an ingredient, put it on the fire with X, press A to start cooking. See what happens when you throw a scallywinkle on. If I can find one. At least he's helping gather ingredients. I keep hearing about making materials and builders, but what does any of that actually mean? You smash things you find here to get materials, which you use to make new stuff, which is what a builder is all about. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a clear picture of what it is you guys do. How come I don't know already? Yeah, look, I might be a 10 a penny where you come from, but I'm telling you, I've never met a builder before. Well, not that I remember anyway. When I get my memory back, I'll tell you all about my blissful builder-free childhood. In the meantime, if you need a helping hand smashing stuff to get materials, then I'm your man. I destroy pretty much anything I touch. You know those scallywinkles Lulu was asking for? There might be some knocking about nearby. Let's keep our eyes peeled and bag them for ourselves. Oh, here's one. What's that funny looking thing you got there? You wouldn't be one of those scallywinkles the girl was jabbing on about by any chance. Well, it smells pretty fishy to me. If we ate one of them raw, I'd be chucking up chunks till the break of dawn, and that's something I'd rather avoid. That's why you cook them first, you fool. Alright, so I see slimes over there. See what happens if I attack them. What is that? Dry grass. Yeah, I get oil from them. nothing happens. Are these grasses respawning? Or spawning in the first place? 'Cause I don't remember this many being there. Alright, I think I have enough stuff for now. When hunger strikes. Where did my camp go? Did I lose it? I guess it's over here. Cook. It just fell in the fire. Well, I put it there, you fool. That must be how you cook it. So you builders can make food too. Still a little. Well, let's go completely cook. Let's go look for some more materials while we wait. Food takes time to cook. Just try to be patient to be ready before you know it. Oh, okay. I better use the grass to make the beds. Need a few of those so I don't starve. Yeah. I think I've collected most of the items in the area. Turn around. Alright, let's check on the food. Sniff, sniff, that aroma. Is it the smell of a succulently seared scallywinkel? I must have it. Nom 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 nom. The scent of seaside combined perfectly with the gravelly crunch of the sand grains, simply irresistible. That sounds awful. But you don't have to limit your culinary repertoire to scallywinkles, you know. If you see anything else that looks vaguely edible, try cooking it on a bonfire. I find a cooked meal much more filling than raw fare, and it makes me feel healthier too. Just remember that cookery is all about experimentation. Oh, how rude of me. I just realized I never asked their names. Laffer and Melroth. You say, you know, you're a builder, Laffer, and what do you do, Melroth, besides being a jerk? Well, I don't know what I do. I woke up on this island, but can't remember anything before that. My memory is blank. An apprentice builder and an amnesiac friend. What an unexpected partnership. At least I'm not the one with no memory, like most games. Oh, we're not partners. If you think a guy like me would team up with a puny little runt like her, you must be dreaming. I'm doing all the work here. Speaking of dreams, I'm starting to feel a little drowsy. It's been a long, stressful day, and that seared scallywinkle has filled me up nicely. So, Laffer, how's progress going with the straw bedding? I asked Mink. Okay, invent them so I can make them. There she go. Here we go. She got her book out again. What have you invented this time? That's so? You reckon you can make straw bedding out of dry grass? Well, I think I saw some dry and grass along something dry and grassy along the shore to the west. That could be what you're looking for. Oh, they even have little cutout. I thought they had little cutouts of where a suggestion, but I guess it doesn't matter. Place. Trying to get this lined up where I want it. Taking a nap during the day will help recharge your energies, and after the sun goes down, we'll be able to while away the dark and dangerous night in Dreamland. Wonder what Mama and Papa would say if they knew I was rubbing shoulders with a builder and on a desert island, no less. When the children of Hagran attacked my hometown of Rippleport, my parents were caught up in the fighting. Those maniacal monsters murdered them in cold blood. So I stowed away on that accursed ship, hoping to avenge their deaths, but I was caught before I had the chance to do anything. We all know what happens next. I may be marooned on a desert island with these two lumbering lummoxes, but I shall survive. I pray that you watch over me in these trying times. Anyway, I thank you both ever so much for sorting our sleeping arrangements. It's been a long, hard day. I suggest we all get some well-earned rest. Room info. Size. Oh, it's a small room. Let's see now. You've prepared the room, sorted the sleeping arrangements, and made supper. I do believe that's everything. I must say, it's a real relief to have a builder around. And judging by the quality of your work, one would never imagine you were still only learning the ropes. I know we're stranded here, but in a weird way, I'm actually looking forward to it. If I give you any more work to do, so that you may blossom as a builder. The Castaway life might be a little less luxurious than I'm accustomed to, but even so, I think this could be a fun little adventure. And as for you, Malroth, this could be the perfect opportunity to absorb a little culture, and maybe even some manners. Now then, I want you to go out, first light, every morning, and forage 30 Skegly Winkles and 50 strips of kelp. It must be all cooked by lunchtime, or I shall be cross. Well, she looks awfully happy about possibly being cross. I thought Lulu might calm down a bit once she's got what she wanted, but she's just a big pain in the neck as before. Still, I'm impressed. Despite all our nagging, you made everything we need to stay alive. Wish I can do what you do. Sigh. Can I have a go on that workbench? I want to try to make something myself. Sure. I've been watching you make stuff all day, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly what to do. Watch this. I'm going to be a builder like you. Now then, what was it you did first? This should be scary. Poof. Nope. That's not right. Alright, you asked for it. What did I do wrong? It doesn't make sense. At this rate, I'll never be a builder. I'll forget it. I thought making stuff would be all fun and games, but it's actually way harder than it looks. I'll be relying on you to build things for me from here on out. And seeing as you made all that stuff for Lulu, I think it's about time you evened things out and made something for me. Really? Oaken Club can only be used by Malroth. What would I want with a silly old stick? It's not just any stick, it's an oaken club. I can use it to whack stuff. That sounds right up my alley. Alright, I'll take it. Give it here. Hey, this really is a club and a half. I wonder how it performs. Only one way to find out. Stand back while I give this beauty a few test swings. Squishing slimes will be much more satisfying now. And I think you made it only using junk we found on the beach. You're amazing. This club is the best present anyone's ever given me, I think. Must be coming from a monster, but whatever it is, it's way more dangerous than those scrawny little slimes we saw before. This could be a good chance for you to learn a thing or two about how to fight. Just follow my lead and we'll be scrapping with the best in no time. Monster somewhere down on the coast to the west. Come on, I want you to break my new club by breaking that sucker's skull. My map's been pinned. Okay, so there is a stamina meter for running, and even if you're stop running but keep moving, it doesn't replenish until you stop. When you stuck your hand out, I just got irresistible urge to slap it. It's called a high five. It's something friends do to celebrate a job well done. I never thought of myself as the touchy-feely type, but maybe I can make an exception for this high five malarkey. Anyway, how did you enjoy the battle? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling fitter already. Level increase. Malroth gets stronger, and Laffer reaches a level 2. Her maximum points increase. Felt good whacking that rat, right? It's like an irresistible little itch that has been well and truly scratched. Don't forget you're a builder, not a fighter. If you want to stick to the construction, you can leave the monster mashing to me. Still, building does look like fun. I wish I could make stuff like you do, but I guess wanton destruction is more my bag. Anyway, let's head back to the hut before Lulu steals all the bedding. She's a wily one, alright. You better make sure you sleep with one eye open tonight. I'm glad I met you. What do you say we explore the whole island together, just me and you? But let's do it tomorrow. I'm about to conk out any second. Are you coming? Okay, you're coming. Oh. So, I think this would be a good place to stop. I've been playing this for a little more than an hour. And I need to get some food and, you know, relax my eyes a bit before we record tonight. So I'll talk a little bit about about this on tonight's show. I'll play more of this tomorrow. Though between this playing Dr. Mario, that's not leaving a lot of time to play other things that I wanted to try to play. In fact, I wanted to play something else. I was planning on playing something else tonight, but this game landed in my lap. So, oh, this slime is sleeping. Not anymore. So, thought we'd give this one a try. cook kelp. Can I cook more than one thing at a time? Nope, I can't. Crispy kelp. Oh. Okay, crispy kelp does give you more hit points and more hunger. So let's cook a few more of these while I'm here. You know what? Here, I got an idea. We need to get more fires going so I can cook more things one thing at a time. Get a few more of these going, then I'll call it a bit. Call it a night. Alright, here's where I'll end the stream. Might stream more later on this weekend, but I'm definitely going to continue to play it outside the stream. I'm not going to only stream, because if I do that, it'll take me forever to play through it. So, very similar to the first game. The first game's first chapter. Tutorial, I think, was a little bit longer, but, you know, it added additional elements. I don't think the gloves, I think, was something new. Again, I didn't play much of the first game either. I only played through the demo. So, I'm enjoying this so far. I do plan on playing more. You know, we'll talk about this on tonight's show. I can hear the snoring because everyone else around me is sleeping. So, thanks for listening, and thanks for watching, and keep listening to Nintendo Dads.